Welcome everybody to this week's edition of Millionaire Maker. How are we all doing? Good. Excellent. This week's task. Money, money, money. We all want to do property deals, yes? Which means we all need mortgage deals. I know you're all following different strategies. I know you're all doing different types of property transaction. What I want you to do is work on an actual deal that you're currently doing, you've got under offer or something, or a potential deal that you're looking at funding. And what I want you to do is use all of your resources. So it could be the good old internet, it could be a phone call to a broker. And what I want you to do over the next hour is come up with the best possible deal for you. Now I'm going to leave it as simple as that because I don't know what good means for you. Good might be a higher loan to value and a higher interest rate. Good might be a lower loan to value and the cheapest possible interest rate. So what I want, what I'm going to be talking to you about later on, one-to-one, is roughly what the deal is, just so everyone at home can understand, and then how you're proposing to finance that, and specifically what kind of mortgage interest rate you can get, what kind of term, what kind of loan to value. You know the drill? Yep. So it's the best finance that you can put in place for a deal. Okay. Clear? Yep. Nice and easy. Get going. See you in a bit. Zen, Chris, how you doing?
Good, thank you. So this exercise, we're looking at what finance can we get lending on. So we're going to talk about first one, the commercial unit, which is a shop with office space above, to convert into 2 flats. So we're looking at a mix of, if we're looking to get as much lending as we could to buy the unit, to refurbish it, and then once it's all tenanted and finished, to refinance at the end. Kind of option 2, buy with cash, and then use lending to do development. Option 3, do everything in cash and refinance at the end. So loosely on that, we could get between 60 to 7% loan to value on the purchase. That is going to be in the range of 5 to 7% interest. So that'll be confirmed tomorrow when a broker comes back to us, but it's that range. And then we could look at 100% development finance to do the flats above. So that's what we're looking at on the commercial property.
So if you did that, how much money would you have to put in total cash?
Well, if we're going to be buying the thing for 94...
You're going to have to put in 26.
26k, yeah.
That's that. Okay, perfect. And
so that's that one.
Roll it to the end and you make some money. What's the total profit potential on that one? GDV versus development costs?
Total spend of 220. And we'd be able to basically refinance out 196, leaving in 26, which would be working at a rate of just shy of 40% return.
So you'd leave a little bit of money into that one, but 40% return on your money. Tied up. Nice.
And so this is going to be working in partnership with an investor.
So that's deal 1. Deal 2?
Deal 2, which we found out there's a new product. We're buying a single let.
Just single let, purchase price?
2 bedroom, purchase price 62.
Nice and cheap.
It's within a couple of weeks now, it'll complete. So this one, we just inquired whilst on the phone to the broker about products available. And there's a new product come out by a lender called Precise.
I know Precise.
Get 75% loan to value of the purchase. So if we got 46.5k to buy the thing, we need to put in 24 cash. That would cover a light refurb as well. That's given on a light refurbishment, short-term lending of 0.49%, like a bridging loan. So it'd only be £227 a month to get that 46k. And then as soon as we've got it finished, they send a valuer out at no additional charge. value it at the full market value,
Yep.
and do 80% loan to value for 2.99% interest.
Oh.
So then we'd be cashed out.
Nice.
So 68k out. We're only looking to spend 68 to 70k
Yep.
total,
All your money out.
and £169 a month in interest. So that's a nice product that we have just been made aware of today.
Let's just recap that really briefly. Purchase at 4.5%, I think you said. You'd have to put 20-odd thousand pounds in to make it all happen. At the end, as long as you got all your numbers right, you pull all your cash out and you term out long term with the further advance at, they said it's going to cost you £169 a month.
That's the mortgage interest, yeah.
And what do you reckon the rental is on that one?
It's 475.
Happy days.
10% management, yeah. So it's a nice little single
Nice buy-to-let.
So we can go again after that.
Yeah. Penny, Pete, how are you?
Oh, well, thank you.
Doing great,
How are
thank
you?
Very good.
Good.
So what deal we're looking at?
Yes, we're looking at one of our land developments.
Okay.
Yep, so this is one where we're knocking down a workshop and 5 residential garages to build 5 houses and 4 flats. That's right, so we've got 2 components to this. We've got the purchase price and
Yep.
the development cost.
Yes.
Originally we were going to get finance for all of it, but we've got a JV partner now. The JV partner is putting up the purchase price, so we just find...
All of it?
Yes.
Okay.
So we just need to get the development finance.
All right.
now.
450-50 in the deal, that's the deal.
Yes, and then it's 50-50
All right, so
at the end.
you've sourced it, you're going to do the work,
Yeah.
they are going to provide all the cash that's required.
Yeah, upfront cash.
So is there any of your money in this deal?
We pay for professional fees
Okay.
to get it across the line so far.
All right.
So architects, planning.
So we're talking thousands or tens of thousands?
No,
Tens of thousands, yeah.
It's
Well,
it's a
between
small
10 and
one.
20.
10, all right, 10, 20 grand. GDV on this thing?
950.
Profit?
There's 230.
Where'd you get that JV partner from, by the way? Just bus stop or
No, it was attendance at the London
Six-Figure
Six-Figure
Summit.
Summit.
London six-figure summit? All right. Funny that, your network is your net worth.
Absolutely.
Sorry, what percentage interest are you getting quoted for the development?
Well, we've got 3 quotes,
Uh-huh.
and we're
Wow,
still
good.
kind of working through the different
Yeah, yeah.
percentages because you have to look at what arrangement fee they charge, what broker
Yeah.
fee they charge, what exit fee they charge, and that's anything between 1 and 2 and 3%.
It is, can be huge.
Looking at the term, and the interest rates range, well, what we've got quoted is 7.5, 7.88, 7 and 7.9.
Perfect. So I would say, top tip everybody out there, development finance, very typically you are looking at 7-8%. And generally if you've got the site, they'll give you 100% development finance. So are they asking for any deposit or are they happy to give you 100% on the development?
So 100% on the development.
Yeah, one seems to be giving 100%. The others seem to be actually, yeah, a couple of them are just below that. I don't know whether they're taking off part of the fees. I haven't actually gone through.
They should
all
be.
the,
In principle, if you own the site, which I know you don't, the JV partner's putting the cash in, they shouldn't really be asking you for any cash. So
Yeah.
100% finance on development costs, you've certainly got one loan there, 7%, that's about right. Happy days.
Yeah.
And
Pretty good.
decent amount of profit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
will be.
For sure.
George, Sarah, what are we talking about?
Money.
Money.
Money again.
Money for what?
Money for one of our buy-to-lets. that
Buy-to-lets, uh-huh.
We are going to be turning into a SA.
Okay.
So obviously it's on a buy-to-let mortgage at the moment.
Yep.
And that will not do
No.
because they don't want to know.
All right.
So we're going to have to refinance onto a furnished holiday let loan.
An FHL, Furnished Holiday Let Loan. Okay, so there's plenty of lenders that will do that. Which
There
one?
are.
Which one are you looking at?
Well, we've been speaking to Charcoal. They're one of our resi brokers. and
Charcoal, as in John Charcoal.
Yes.
I think they're the largest buy-to-let brokers in the UK.
They are. So she's looking for us at the moment, but unfortunately she hasn't come back in time.
All right,
so
fine.
we've had a look at some deals that we could just find ourselves on the internet. It's more kind of a building society thing than a bank thing.
Okay.
For furnished holiday lets. Cumberland do some and Leeds do some that had the rates on. They're slightly higher than buy-to-let loans. Not a lot, sort of 2.99, 3.79. So not commercial rates, but a little bit higher than sort of cheapest buy-to-lets.
Well, on a okay. So I guess top tip here: if you are a buy-to-let owner that's looking to refinance to do service accommodation,
Yep.
It is not impossible, is it?
Definitely not, no.
A lot of people seem to think it is.
There's quite a few products that the basic lenders don't necessarily do them, but there are some, and
Yeah, okay, so you've mentioned Cumberland, you mentioned Leeds.
Yeah.
Okay, to that list I would add Principality, Building Society. I would add Tipton, which is another building society.
Yeah, we spoke to them actually. They weren't interested because we have too many properties.
That's an interesting thing. So increasingly it is difficult to get regular buy-to-let lending if you've got more than 3.
Yeah, well, we haven't had a problem because we have refinanced a few.
Yeah.
You just need to do a lot more paperwork.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's doable.
You looked at pure commercial finance at all?
Hopefully charcoal is.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Nice and easy. Buy-to-let to SA, 2.99%
Yeah,
maybe.
not too bad.
Leeds, happy days. Good, thank you. Cynthia, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Always love that smile. Okay, so which deal we're looking at? Where is it?
5-bedroom in Enfield.
5-bed in Enfield.
Yes.
Bloody hell, that's not cheap. How much is that?
It's going for 550.
550. Well, it's relatively cheap for a 5-bed in Enfield.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you going to do with it? Regular buy-to-let?
Regular buy-to-let. I've utilised our network in Touchstone Community.
Okay.
And used Field Elder.
Yeah.
And he's got me 5 indicative terms or offers.
Wow, okay, so you've got 5 different loans from 5 different lenders?
Yes.
Happy days.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at the one that I want.
All right, so what's your favourite one so far?
I'm looking at a one that's doing 80% loan to value.
80% loan to value, okay.
And a 2 years fixed rate or a 5-year fixed rate. And the 2 years fixed rate is going for 3.59 and the 5-year fixed rate is going for 3.69.
All right, well, those are not scary rates.
No.
So 80% or 550, is that this one here?
Yeah, 440.
440?
Yes.
So which means you need to come up with 110 from somewhere.
Yeah.
Do the numbers all work as a buy-to-let?
Yeah, the numbers work, yeah.
Yeah,
The
you're a
numbers
letting
work.
agent, not going to challenge you on that. You know your numbers.
Yes, the numbers work.
Where are you looking to get the 110 from?
JV Finance.
JV Finance?
Yeah. So
Is that secured or?
I'm still talking to about 3-4 people.
3-4 people?
Yeah.
All right.
And get secured.
Where do you source the property? Below market value? Is it off market? Is it on market?
Off market.
Off market.
Relative. So.
One of your relatives?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So want to sell the house, so buying it in a company name.
So lessons for everybody out there. 80% as a buy-to-let mortgage. Don't know if you knew you could get that. Everybody seems to assume 75%, but 80% is easy. Is it easy?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Buy-to-let numbers work, even in London. I mean, 5-bed, that's a monster for £550,000. I think that's value.
Yes.
And you're helping a relative out off market.
Yeah.
Anita, lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
What deal are we looking at?
So I'm still looking at my Nottingham deal.
Okay, the one you've got agreed, but now it needs financing?
Yeah. So, there are some, not complications, but a few things that we just need to kind of work through first.
Okay, so what have you got in mind as a funding route?
Well, I've spoken to a mortgage broker who I was put in contact with through a friend of mine who's used this person. And he is very good and he's very creative. But we're looking at Shawbrook.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, I guess they're big, commercial.
80, 85%?
We're not sure yet. I think we'd be happy with 75%.
Okay.
We're doing the refinance, so he gets the money at the front end.
Yeah.
And then I will facilitate the loan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm happy if he does want to scale it to 80%.
Sure.
Then we'll do that. But we think it's going to be Shawbrook, and we think that the rate is going to be 4.5%.
It's not crazy. It's
no,
okay.
It's not. But it's because of the, the size of the property. It's.
What would the amount, roughly? What's the amount of the loan?
We're hoping to get a valuation of around 650,000.
So roughly £500,000.
The thing is that it's a sort of like going like that. We're not really quite sure what the value is going to be.
But the deal here is you do a long-term deal with the vendor.
Yeah.
He gets money up front.
Yeah.
So as you said already, you're really trying to help him.
Yep.
The deal can carry £500,000 at 4.5%.
Well, the repayments on that are around £1,800 a month.
1,800, yeah.
What I'm most keen on is that we get favourable mortgage conditions in that we do the deal and it synchronises with the mortgage, so we get a 5-year deal.
Okay.
So that's how long the lease option runs.
Yeah.
And so then by that stage, we can decide, about 9 months before that ends, where we get to.
Okay, how about that? Some fantastic mortgage deals. Did you even know you could get mortgages that cheap or that high loan to value? A mortgage is a mortgage is a mortgage. Apart from it, it isn't. Depends on the deal, depends on your experience, and it depends on what it is that you're trying to do. I hope you learned loads. Now I've got a favour to ask. You need to decide who goes and who stays. So who are you going to vote for? Make sure you vote for your favourite, because every vote counts, and we're getting right to the sharp end of this competition now. We're getting down to the last few contestants. Who's going to win that luxury trip to Monaco? Who's it going to be? It's in your hands. Deal or no deal, you decide. Vote on what you've seen, vote for your favourite, or whatever you do, vote. You've been wonderful. I've been Paul. See you next time. Bye-bye. If you've liked it, please literally like it. Subscribe to the channel. Get your friends to do the same. You've been wonderful. I've been Paul. See you next time. Bye-bye.